Hello, and welcome back. Tonight's podcast is about something that many people experience, but few people openly talk about. Debt. Credit card debt. Student loans. Personal loans. Mortgage payments. Financial pressure affects millions of people around the world. And for many, debt is more than a financial problem. It can affect sleep, relationships, mental health, and self-confidence. If you have ever worried about money or felt stressed about paying bills, you are not alone. Tonight, we are going to talk about what it feels like to live with debt, how debt affects people's lives, and why hope is still possible even during difficult financial times. So, relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin. For many people, debt begins with good intentions. A student loan for education, a mortgage for a home, a loan to start a business, or a credit card used during an emergency. At first, the payments may seem manageable, but life is unpredictable. Sometimes people lose their jobs. Sometimes medical expenses appear unexpectedly. Sometimes inflation increases the cost of living. And slowly, debt becomes heavier. Many people describe debt as carrying an invisible backpack. Every day, the weight is still there, even when nobody else can see it. You wake up thinking about money. You go to sleep thinking about money. And sometimes, the stress never seems to disappear. Living with debt can create constant pressure, not because people are irresponsible, but because life can become complicated very quickly. When people talk about debt, they usually focus on numbers, interest rates, monthly payments, balances. But debt is also emotional. Many people feel ashamed about their financial situation. They compare themselves to others. They wonder if they have failed somehow. Social media often makes this feeling worse. Online, everyone seems successful. Everyone seems happy. Everyone seems financially secure. But reality is different. Many people struggle quietly. Many people carry financial stress without talking about it. And sometimes, the loneliness feels worse than the debt itself. This is why financial problems should not only be viewed as math problems. They are also human problems. Problems involving fear, stress, and uncertainty. The important thing to remember is this. Having debt does not define your value as a person. A financial challenge is not the same as personal failure. When people feel overwhelmed by debt, they often look for a perfect solution, a quick solution, a miracle. But most financial recovery happens slowly, through small steps, one payment at a time, one budget adjustment at a time, one good decision at a time. Many people who successfully reduce debt say something similar. The turning point came when they stopped avoiding the problem. They looked at the numbers honestly, they made a plan, and they focused on progress rather than perfection. Small improvements may seem insignificant, but over months and years, small actions can create big changes. Just as debt often grows gradually, financial recovery often happens gradually too. Patience matters, consistency matters, and hope matters. Sometimes, when people are struggling financially, it feels like the situation will never improve. But life changes. Jobs change. Opportunities appear. Skills improve. And circumstances evolve. The future is rarely exactly the same as today. Many people who once felt trapped by debt eventually found stability. Not because everything became easy, but because they continued moving forward, one step at a time. Debt can be part of your story, but it does not have to be the ending. There can still be goals, dreams, growth, and new opportunities ahead. The road may be difficult, but difficult roads can still lead somewhere meaningful. Before tonight's podcast ends, I want to leave you with one thought. Your financial situation is only one part of your life. It is not your entire identity. Whether you are paying off debt, building savings, or simply trying to get through a difficult month, be patient with yourself. Progress takes time, and small steps matter more than you think. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with me tonight. If you enjoyed this episode, I hope to see you again in the next podcast. Good night, and take care of yourself.